Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more. What do I have in this bag, you may ask? Well, if you can't see it, it's a simple thing. This is a spare typewriter ribbon, or an adding machine ribbon, because it has the black, or the blue, and red. Now these go easily right into your machine, between these pieces. I shouldn't say easily, because it's a pain in the butt on most machines. What I like to do is I push the caps button, which is down here, far left, and far right, but the far left one has a lock mechanism, which is the button above it. Push it down, and then you can open this up and work on your ribbon. Now there's also deep within here a little switch on the right hand side, just a small little toggle switch. Now you push it up, and it determines on which way the ribbon is going to go, tightening up. So it'll tighten up this way to the left. Now if you push it down, it tightens to the right, as when this typewriter machine, unlike other typewriter machines, doesn't automatically switch back and forth. This one has to be manually switched. So I find it an interesting way to do is, if you like to, you don't necessarily have to, but I would put a piece of whiteout, because this is the farthest part, because there's a little pin on the ribbon. Usually it's all the way on the right hand side somewhere is a little metal pin, and I would put just a little dab of whiteout so that you know when it gets to that point I need to switch it down and move it the other way. Now you can also flip these around if you like to, or you can manually, I don't like to, but you can use an ink pad. Sorry to say I don't like to, but it's a very messy process. In fact, last time I tried to do this video, I ended up with nothing but black little fingers. So what you do is you push this down, grab both sides gently, push it down, lift it up, and it should come out fairly easily. There we go, we loosen the ribbon. Now we can take this, lift it off, and replace the ribbon. Now I still have some good ribbon on this, good ink, so I'm going to use it again. But notice how it's a little bit wobbly looking. Timey-wimey, wobbly. Yes. But if you're careful not to pull the ribbon, or that's what happens when it tightens up too, then you can reuse it again and again. And the lovely part about this is, I think it's on this side. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. There's the metal pin I was mentioning earlier. Now that goes between these little teeth over here. It works just like that, and then it holds it and prevents it from going all the way through, so it doesn't pull the whole ribbon off. Now with this, it has a metal pin. This is an original metal little ribbon holder. This one's plastic. I don't know what I did with the other one, but if you have metal, keep it, because no matter if the thing is a little bit bigger than this, as you can see this one's bigger, you can actually take this off. There's a little hook usually. This one's easy. You take this little pin out. I don't want to drop it like I did the other time. And it just puts the ribbon on, loop it around, push it back on, it stays, and you're good. You can go for quite some time easily changing it back and forth. Now the only thing is, when you do that, make sure you put it on the machine. You set it through the little ribbon holders, just right down here. I'll show you up close on the other one. And then usually it pushes on easily. Now, you wind it up just a bit. There we go. You wind it up just a bit, and then you can loosen it. Put the ribbon over this again. I'll zoom in really close for you. Now, put the ribbon behind here, behind the little striker. Go down, go up. It should go through a little slot. And you go up again, down, and move it back and forth manually. It is fine. There you go. Now sometimes this unravels, but that's okay. Just twist it around. There you go. Put it also through the slot when you get a chance. Let's see. This is what the messy part is. Put it through the slot, and let me show you the slot the best I can over here. It's a little bit too dark. See if I can get my phone to show you for a little bit. Let's see. Can you see it better? Yeah, you see it just a bit. Now this right here, this is what I'm talking about. You want to get that right through there. Now the reason why is because if you don't put these through those slot pieces, then you have issue when it comes to typing. The typewriter ribbon will get snagged in the little arm pieces of the letters, and then you'll have major issues. And sometimes you want to do also is, if it doesn't seem to want to go in properly, sometimes there's a piece that comes up and widens up to hold it so it doesn't slide. So move your switch down, then it should be easier to put back on without much of a fuss. And again, these machines always give some kind of fuss. There we go. And then you wind it up manually, carefully. Switch it the other way. It seems to be easier this way. Okay, there we go. I'll just wind it up back to the left side or the right side, whatever is more convenient for you. Looks like I forgot to put this in properly. Let's do this. See, you never want this middle part to go over to the left. You want to keep it right behind that, right inside that little slot. There we go. Now you're ready and set for typing. Close the lid, Bob's your uncle, and you can type whatever you wish. Oops. And that is the lovely and glorious typewriter known as the Smith Corona Skywriter. So until next time, try and do this up close. Keep it retro. Oops. Keep it retro with Vintage Check 1. Ta-da! Oh, that was a lovely episode. Now, for all of you out there who have no idea what this episode is next, this is the second episode that went to the previous one about basic typewriters. There's lots, a good amount out there. But in the links below, you can look up more information about your typewriters. There's a couple one that has a database, and not all of them may be in there, but a good helping of them will be, and some manuals. So hopefully you'll have loads of fun with your typewriter as well. And as you can see, it's a very messy thing to change the ink. So make sure that you have some napkins on the table or wherever you're using it, so that you can wipe it down, or put out a piece of newspaper like I should have, but I forgot to. It's right in front of me over there, off the camera. Alright, take care and have a wonderful day.